nobody has ever seen anything like this before. And being able to come together as a team to problem solve, I couldn't have done it by myself. I won't pretend that I did. It was a team effort.
Through it all, we've just pulled together, we've rallied together. It's been challenging, but nevertheless, we're doing it. And we do it for our students.
So my first day within the program, within the district, within a K-12 food service setup was mid to late January of 2020. And the shutdowns began almost immediately in other states.
I remember the first couple weeks, we were just going, trying to survive and get it done, and get in the car on the way home, and it was just like a meltdown.
When we first started, like when they first shut down, very frustrating because it was so new and we didn't know what was going on. And it started picking up a little bit. It was hard at first, but then we got a routine down and started figuring it out.
There's a lot to go over in K-12. It's the most regulated program in the entire U.S. So I was already in the middle of learning every step of the way, and then the shutdown started, and then lo and behold, Friday the 13th shows up and we get word that we are shut down as well.
The numbers changing back and forth, serving indoors, serving outdoors, serving daily meals, weekly meals. It's been challenging.
We'll get news in the morning that this is how we have to do something, and then we'll get a new directive in the afternoon that we have to change something about that.
Currently, we're getting ready for next week, and this is kind of our start of the process for next week, getting all the frozen stuff in a single bag. But all the stuff that's ready for today is in here.
Again, there's no template, there's no experience in something like this before, so it really has come down to adaptability and creativity.
All right, so there's all our frozen stuff. We have virtually 9 meals in here. Here's our 10th, which is a sandwich. Almost
immediately we were hit with some issues in the supply chain, trying to make sure that we could cover the bases that we needed to for the meal requirements.
We have our vegetables and our fruits. This week is pears and apples. And then inside we've got juice and milk and our little info packets.
What I'm most proud of is this crew. My boss and my crew I'm working with, we just click really good. We're doing good.
At this point, we've served more than 300,000 meals across the board, which we couldn't have done without every single person being involved in making this happen. Great support system from the district itself, amazing team of leads making it happen.
I am just so extremely proud of just being a part of this whole organizing the meals, getting them to the children, getting them all fed. The staff has been wonderful. Just working as a team, it's been quite an experience.
Their patience has been key through a lot of this, even as mine has worn thin a couple of times. Knowing that I have them to help with the plan is amazing.
We couldn't have done it without Brandon Shepard. He was a tremendous help. He just was like, we can do this, ladies, and we did it.
Brandon is a definite asset to the Klamath Falls City School District Food Service Department. He is so on top of it. He knows exactly what he's doing. He gets things done. He's a go-getter. He likes a challenge. And I do believe this year has been a challenge.
Couldn't be making this happen without partnerships in the community with IYS, Craig Schumann at IYS, Renee Wood, Patty Case, and Diane. Really all of Blue Zones, all of IYS, OSU Extension, community partnerships like SHRMS. SHRMS has been our biggest contributor in donations to this point with the bags, the big brown paper bags. The leads taking it upon themselves, knowing that we had a problem that needed to be solved, and they went out on their own and solved it. So that was That's absolutely amazing. I want to thank Sandy, who's my direct administrative assistant in my office, who has stepped up well beyond anything that could have ever been expected of her in that role, and I couldn't have done a day of this without her. None of this has been seamless, none of this has been without its issues, but I think finding the solutions and overcoming those problems is what I'm most thankful for through the majority of this. This hasn't just affected city district or county district or anybody in specific. It's been everybody, and we couldn't have done this without us approaching it that way.
We're stronger than we think, I guess.
We're all in this, and we are all getting through this, and we're doing it together as best we can, one day at a time, one step at a time.